friends, welcome back to another vlog. It has been quite some time since I stepped in front of the camera to vlog. It's fall. Like, the last time I vlogged I think was in August. Why do I do this? Why do I go so long? The only thing that I know to say is that we have a lot of weddings and I just get busy, and then I'm like, well, I can't vlog on wedding days, and then I can't do this, I can't do that, and then I just don't vlog for like 3 months. We have to stop that. I don't even know what the last thing I think the last thing I vlogged was Free Here Friday, and that feels like so long ago, but also it feels so recent. I don't know, it feels so long ago that I don't even remember hardly anything about that. But yeah, weddings are gonna start slowing down. We're back. We're back with the vlogs. Last night we had a Discord movie night, which was so much fun. I was laughing the entire time because there was so many funny comments about the movie. We watched Howl's Moving Castle for our first Discord movie night, and I can't wait to continue those because that was just so much fun. I love Calcifer. If you've watched Howl's Moving Castle before, Calcifer is now my personality, and I must get like every piece of merch that I see from Calcifer. But other than that, I think we've just had a lot of weddings. I have probably posted about some stuff on Instagram that I've been up to. I read The Hobbit. I read a few books actually, but this weekend is just going to be like a pretty packed weekend, so I wanted to vlog it. It's pretty late in the day right now. It's like 4 and we still have to go to the gym. We have to go to the grocery store, to go to Kroger, Earth Fare, Sam's, PetSmart, because we have a lot of stuff on our list. But we're gonna get some stuff to do some fall activities this weekend, like carving pumpkins. We're going to make pumpkin flavored food tonight for Sabbath dinner. And then we're gonna have game night tonight. And then tomorrow night we're going to go to, or tomorrow morning, wow, for sunrise, we're going to go to Klingman's Dome, which is a place in the Smokies, and we're hoping to see all the beautiful fall colors that we're currently getting. Tomorrow evening we have an engagement session for one of our wedding clients. Then Sunday we have a packed day of just another Sunday reset, where we get ready for the week. We're going to go to church. We're going to clean the house. I'm going to record some Let's Play videos, and then just hopefully relax, because this past weekend that we had was insane. There were 3 weddings, all in different areas, and one on Friday, one on Saturday, and one on Monday, and they were so amazing, of course, but so tiring, guys. We were so tired, and then Dusty had to work 312s after that, and I had to just do work like around the house, like content work and stuff like that. I feel like we haven't stopped in like 11 days, and today has been pretty busy. Tomorrow's gonna be busy, and then Sunday's gonna be pretty busy. So we're just tired, but we're hoping to be able to do our little fall list that we made. We made a fall bucket list, and we're hoping just to get some of that off. One of them is carve pumpkins. That was my basic one. We're gonna go do all of that stuff. I'm gonna take you guys with me to the gym and the grocery store. I probably can't record at the gym because I'm too embarrassed to, but probably take you guys in the grocery store, and then we can do a little grocery haul afterwards. I don't know if anybody cares about what I buy at the store, but we're gonna do one. Let's go ahead and get started with the rest of our evening, and I just wanted to take you guys along with me for this beautiful fall weekend and hopefully show off some fall activities that we're gonna do. What is on your chin? What is that? Ugh. What? Hang on. What is... Hang on. What's... Let me see what's on your chin. Quit acting like I'm killing you. Stop. Oh my gosh. Real quick before we go to the gym, I wanted to show you guys my little gym fit. This is not actually a gym shirt, but I wanted to wear it to the grocery store today, so that's what I'm doing. Just got it from Walk in Love. It's like their last collection. It says, "In my Holy Spirit era." So cute. Like, look at this. Can you see it? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's so cute. And of course, it's green, my favorite color. And then I got a bracelet, and it says butt clenchers. If you know, you know. Actually, you guys probably don't know. It's from their podcast. They just talk about how they butt clench and stuff all the time. Like if something crazy happens, you know, your butt clenches. Yeah, it's that kind of thing, that kind of vibe. And then I got this also. I've been wanting this shirt for a long time. And since this is their last collection, I was like, I have to get this shirt. Like, I just have to. It says, "We are works of art." And it also has it on the back. I love when t-shirts have it on the front and then also have it on the back. It's just like my favorite thing ever. I feel like it just makes the shirts that much better. So yeah, that is from Ephesians 2:10. Ephesians 2:10 is the Bible verse they're getting that from, because this is a Christian brand. Yeah, I just wanted to order from their last collection and wanted to show you guys the cute shirts that I got. And I got them oversized. I got a medium so they can be pretty baggy. Like, they go down pretty far if I wanted it to. Like, well, look at that. But I always wear it tucked up a little bit and just a little baggier, because I like my clothes to be baggy. Literally so cute. Okay, people, this is the best peanut butter you'll ever eat in your entire life. Silky smooth peanut butter, one trick pony. The best. And it's on sale right now. So we're getting two. What? They have coconut curry in a can. Best grocery store in the world.
Ain't she a beaut?
Beautiful. She is beauty. She is grace. I love her. And I love her hot bar.
Ain't she a beaut?
Who went like one of those chocolate commercials?
Don't do that. Not on camera. Don't do it. Don't do it. New olive truffles. Is Lindor the one that used to do that?
Indeed, they are. Instead of making the dinner we were supposed to make,
We do this
we
a
are
lot.
in. It is 8:30, and we didn't want to have to cook everything when we got home. So we went to Chipotle, because that's the only place we go. We go to Chipotle and Jersey Mike's if we need fast food, because it's the best. And we just discovered 2 new things at Chipotle. Okay, so one, the guy that was working said to try, what is this?
So that's vinaigrette and sour cream mixed together. Which,
vinaigrette and sour cream. Sounds gross, but it's really good.
Ashley's been doing the...
I've been doing the dragon sauce at Chipotle, which is sour cream and the red salsa, like the hottest salsa.
hot salsa. It's really
So
good
that's
too.
in this. And then we tried what the worker told us to try, which was the vinaigrette and the sour cream, which was very good. I might start getting that.
That's very interesting.
And then this is red chimichurri, which we've never tried before. It was new on the app, so we were like, let's try it too. So we have 3 different salsas right here trying with our Chipotle. And
I basically made Chipotle not taste like Chipotle.
no, it tastes. I do have like the Asian zing.
Yeah, it's like Asian Latin fusion.
I don't know.
Stuff.
It's a fusion.
I like it.
We
It's
have made
slop.
a fusion.
Like, look how sloppy that looks.
So yeah, I'm wondering. I just put the chimichurri on mine. I haven't put the dragon sauce or the vinaigrette thing on mine. So we're gonna try it with just the chimichurri. When you get a big bite of it, I feel like it tastes different. But I feel like it's just mainly spicy.
Really? Is it too much?
I feel like adding the vinaigrette.
The vinaigrette, like I thought would... I don't know that I've ever even had vinaigrette now that I think about it.
Okay, so we're going to do the vinaigrette.
When he said that, I was like, that's kind of a weird combo, but
the remainder of the vinaigrette. I'm a sauce girl. I could literally eat... it's probably disgusting how many sauces I could eat on one meal. Like,
you should tell them about your spaghetti when we started dating.
I don't know if they should know that. It's disgusting. My spaghetti used to be pig slop, and I don't know if I want to talk about that yet.
It would almost look like soup. But it was good. It was really good.
White. I had white spaghetti because, actually no, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It was spaghetti, normal spaghetti with ranch dressing.
10 out of 10 combo. Even just that. 10 out of 10.
White cheddar popcorn seasoning. Fake Parmesan cheese. Fake Parmesan cheese, not the real stuff.
Looks like
fake,
sawdust.
Yeah, the sawdusty Parmesan cheese. My dad makes these canned sweet peppers. Those were in there. And those have like a ketchup based sauce. So that was in there. And what else did I put in there?
That's all I remember.
Sriracha.
Oh, yeah, sriracha. But the white cheddar popcorn seasoning made everything good.
I mix it all up. I would
phenomenal.
Never eat that now.
But
I used to. It was just too unhealthy. I couldn't do it anymore.
Remember when you used to put sliced cheese on ramen noodles? That was good too.
I had some very bad eating habits before. Now I don't eat like that. So it's fine. I don't eat like that anymore. Okay, I know everybody was waiting for this because everybody really cares what we get to eat every week. Okay, we're going to start over here. Flaxseed, because we make smoothies every single night, and flaxseed goes in the smoothies and it makes them taste so good. Chomps, of course, for snacks. And then we also have these protein bars that are extremely good too. There's 12 grams of protein in these babies. So we have those two protein snacks. The jalapeno chomps are my favorite. Dusty, what's your favorite?
Wait, what?
Chomp.
I think I like the taco ones. I like those ones too.
Taco. Okay. We're going to put those over there. And then we have all of our crazy fruit. We have 1,000,000 bananas. We used to buy way more bananas than this. This is toned down for our once a week banana. What's the word? Consumption. And then we have Honeycrisp apples, because if you buy anything other than Honeycrisp, I'm sorry that you have to eat those. We have the best peanut butter. Titus, what are you doing? Titus. So the best peanut butter. I typically eat these with breakfast. I'm going to have avocado toast for breakfast, and this is the best gluten-free bread that I have ever found. It does have to stay in the freezer or else it goes bad pretty quickly, but other than that, super, super good. Cottage cheese, because we're addicted to cottage cheese. These are two big things of cottage cheese. We have Lesser Evil popcorn, because we are having movie night on Discord and we have to have popcorn for that. More fruit. Tons of avocado for the avocado toast I'm having for breakfast this week. We have, I don't even know, Cheez-It type things that were on sale, and they were gluten-free and they had good ingredients, so we bought them and they're actually really, really good. The biggest freaking butternut squash I've ever seen in my entire life to make the pumpkin pasta that we're gonna make tomorrow. I can't even hardly lift it with my one hand. It's bigger than Bunk. Oh my gosh, he's scared of it. Bunk is literally scared of that because it's so big. Okay, more fruit, and then some random stuff for stuff we're making. We're making sushi this week. So we got some sushi nori, seaweed. We got some more fruit. These are golden kiwi. If you can't tell, we eat a lot of fruit in this house, but golden kiwi are the superior kiwi to green. Dusty is trying some new coffee. These little baby pumpkins, because these are what the creme brulee that I make is going to go in, which is going to be so freaking cute. It's like its own little bowl. And then last but not least, we have churro for the cats. And Bunk already knows. He already knows what it is. He's waiting. Bunk, bunk. We got 2 of these nice little... He never leaves me alone. He sticks to me like glue.
Velcro. I've said that wrong for years.
We got these 2 little... What are these called?
Spatulas.
Spatulas. Yes. Oh my gosh. We got 2 spatulas because they were on clearance for $1.75 a piece, and they're really, really nice. Wooden and just... Just really nice white spatulas. And I mean, you can never have enough spatulas when you bake like I do. And then last but not least, we got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the fourth book in the Scholastic series, where it's like they have like the really cool
It's like an illustrated series,
illustrated pages in there, and you know they can fold out, stuff like that. We got it at Sam's for $33, and it's usually $49.99, which is crazy. So of course I had to buy it. Look how big this sucker is. Like, it's amazing, and it's gonna go on our entertainment system when we get that.
Did you put your name into the goblet of fire? Dumbledore asked calmly.
Cute little can. Mega evolution of Lumio City is coming. Brought to you by Casardico Incorporated.
It's like a Taco Bell menu item.
Pokemon Z8 desperately needs voice acting, people. We are not the voice actors it needs, but it needs voice actors. Okay, it is now actually Sunday, and I'm going to edit this video in a different way than I usually do. So the last thing that I think I talked in was on Friday. It's Sunday morning now, because yesterday I did vlog all day long, but I didn't talk, I don't think, in any of it. Like, there is no talking at all, because we were traveling, we were in front of people, we were at festivals, and I just, your girl is not comfortable enough to talk in public to a camera. I'm going to tell you guys everything we did yesterday and then put the footage over top of it, so it's a little different than usual. We woke up Saturday morning at like 5 a.m. and we were originally going to go to Klingman's Dome at sunrise, but Klingman's Dome was about 2.5 hours away, and I was just so tired yesterday still from everything we've done in the past week and a half. So we just went to Blue Ridge Parkway. We stopped at an overlook and saw Grandfather Mountain, and then there's another spot, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like I don't know. It's like a bridge that goes through the mountain, and there's a really cool spot to stop and like go out on a rock and look at it and take pictures. So that is where we stopped next. And guys, it was so incredibly beautiful. Like, this is probably the prettiest mountains that I've ever seen in my life. And you didn't even have to hike to it. You did not even have to hike to it, which is a huge deal for me, because I'll hike, but hiking is not my favorite thing to do. I tried being a hiker a few years ago, and it just wasn't my thing, you all. Most hikes don't have a reward that's worth the work or the effort for it. I know it sounds so lazy, but it's not my thing. Like, I don't like cardio. I like weightlifting and working out and stuff like that. So hiking is just, it's like a big cardio session, and it's not my favorite. But anyway, you can just drive to this place at the Blue Ridge Parkway, and the weather was so perfect. And then we went and drove through some of the towns nearby, and they had this New Zealand theme. I think they had like, in one part they had like a castle theme, and then in the ski city over they had a restaurant that was called High Pie Country, and they served New Zealand style pies, I think, to fit in with the theming around the area. And it was just really, really cool. So we'll definitely be back. We didn't have time to stop at any of that. And then we drove upon a festival called the Woolly Worm Festival. We had actually heard of it a few years ago, but we have never been to it. We were just going to go to the town over and eat, and we found out they were having a festival, so we attempted to go to the festival, but the traffic was insane. Guys, this was a small town having a woolly worm festival where they race woolly worms, and they have like a bunch of vendors set up and food and stuff like that. But we tried to find parking for it, and where it's such a small town, you had to park at the college that was in the town, but it was like a 30-minute walk. They did have a shuttle, but the shuttle was taking like longer than it would take to walk to the festival because of the traffic for the festival. So it was like, okay, we paid $10 for parking, we got in line, and we were like, do we have time to do this? Because we have to be back at our house by 3 p.m. That way we can go to a photo session that I had for an engagement session. We were in line and we were just like, can we do this? So we were like talking back and forth for like 15 minutes and we were trying to decide. The people in front of us probably thought we were insane because we were like, oh my gosh, what do we do? Can we do this? Can we do that? Blah, blah, blah. Like we were freaking out. We do not have time to go to the festival because we potentially wouldn't have made it back in time for the session. And the people that were coming to the session were from Florida. So it's not like they were local and we could just be like, hey, we're going to be 30 minutes late or can we do this tomorrow? Like we could not do that. We ultimately decided that we couldn't go to the Woolly Worm Festival. Then we were like, okay, well, we were going to have a date night tonight and go to a new restaurant called Twisted Fork in Johnson City that serves like Asian mixed with it's an Asian Italian fusion kind of top style. They have Italian food and they have Asian food. So yeah, it's a mix. But we decided to go to Johnson City and go there instead because we would have had more time to do that. So we get in our car, drive to Johnson City, and guys, there is a festival going on in Johnson City as well. Like, we were like, what is this? Like, just a festival day of October. It was called Main Street Festival, and it was actually bigger than the Woolly Worm Festival. But thankfully, Johnson City is much bigger than Banner Elk was, so there was parking, even though we did have to drive around for about 15-20 minutes to try to find parking. We found parking, went to go eat at the restaurant, which was it's in downtown on like the main street, so it was like a part of the festival. Like we got to walk through the festival to go to the restaurant. Went to the restaurant and ate because at that point I was fading so fast. I got the ramen, Dusty got gnocchi, and then we got cannoli and creme brulee for dessert. And guys, this was a 10 out of 10 restaurant on their, I think it was like their third or fourth day open. I was just amazed at how good the food was. We even made a Yelp account just to leave a review because they don't have a Google account yet to leave a review. It was so good that I want to go back this coming weekend. And then after we ate, we got to go into the festival and we walked around a bunch. I did buy some stuff from a store called The Generalist in Johnson City. I bought like an Animal Crossing magnetic bookmark that was so cute. And then we went in to a plant store and a little grocery store on Main Street too after looking at all the vendors in the festival. And we bought some plants that are non-toxic, finally, that we can have in our house because we love plants, but we haven't been able to get any because they're all seem to be all toxic to cats. But this local plant store, had an entire wall of plants that were non-toxic to dogs and cats. Then we went to the grocery store, got some more ice cream after eating dessert at the restaurant. I don't know, we were crazy, but it was like fall themed ice cream and it was homemade and it was apple butter and buttered vanilla is what I got. And then Dusty got butter beer and buttered vanilla, like 2 kid scoops each. And oh my gosh, guys, it was so good. Everything we ate yesterday was just so good, top notch. And we found out that that ice cream store is actually near us in Elizabethton. So we're totally going to go there all the time. But after we did all that, we had to go to Home Depot and get some pots so we could plant the plants that we got. And then we came home and had to rush because it was like 4 o'clock when we got home and we had to be at the session at 5. So we rushed and potted the new plants that we got. We got a baby tears plant and then we got a money tree plant because those were 2 things that we got the baby tears so it could like fall down like on a shelf, so you could put it on a shelf and then it could like drape down. And then we got the money tree plant because the money tree plant can get sort of ish big, so we wanted a plant that could get a little bit bigger. This was a stump money tree, not the intertwined money trees or anything like that. This was the stump money tree. And then we also had to repot my jade plant that I've had for a few years, so we did that really quickly. And then we went as fast as we could, got to the engagement session on time at Bays Mountain, and that was just, it was beautiful. It was like the perfect weather for an engagement session. The sun was shining perfectly onto the water, and the couple that came in from Florida was just so nice. Their wedding is next month, and I'm so excited to do it for them because they were just so sweet, and I loved working with them. So I'm excited for their wedding next month. And then finally, we came home, showered, and that's when the tiredness hit me. Oh my gosh, I was so sleepy after this. But it was only 8 o'clock and we still needed to watch Tennessee versus Alabama. So we took the TV. We always take the TV that's in my cozy room behind me and we take it outside underneath our patio where we have our string lights now, and we set it up and we put all the cushions on our furniture and we just watch TV out there with like this little foldable table. It's like the most redneck looking thing ever, but it works and nobody can see us in our backyard, so it's totally fine. But it is really, really peaceful out there. So we went outside and watched the Tennessee Alabama game under the string lights outside. And I did read a lot of not beach read. Wow. I did read a lot of, oh my gosh, what's the book called that I'm reading? It's an Emily Henry book. I've showed it in this video. Happy Place. That's what it is. Happy Place. I read until about like halfway through Happy Place. I think I'm on like page 200. There's like 400 pages. But yeah, I'm halfway through Happy Place, and then we came in and fell asleep because I was so incredibly tired. Now, today, we have to clean the entire house because it is it's like actually disgusting. We had so many sessions and so many weddings and all this stuff. Like all of our wedding equipment, our photo equipment is just thrown, scattered in the living room, batteries. There's like stuff all over our living room, blankets, controllers, and then the kitchen is so, like, just everything is so bad. So we're gonna clean really quickly. I think I caught you all up perfectly on yesterday. Yesterday was such a good day. It was so tiring, but it was also just like I woke up not really wanting to go because I was so physically tired, but it ended up being refreshing mentally just to be able to go out and do all that stuff. So I'm actually really, really glad we did it because when I woke up, I was like, I just don't physically have the capacity to do all this stuff today, and then it actually refreshed me in a way that I didn't know I needed. So just if you ever find yourself like, oh, I just don't want to go out today, I don't want to do this today, and it's the day where you're not actually working, you're gonna go out and do something fun, but then you're like you're too tired to do something fun because you worked all week, do it anyway because it was just so refreshing to be able to go out and do all that after working for like 12 days straight. Taking a quick break from cleaning so we can eat a snack board and watch the Great British Bake Off. Great British Baking Show. Who is everyone's favorite person on the Great British Baking Show this season? We're on episode 7 this week, so if you haven't watched until episode 7, skip this. Spoiler alert. Poi Man was my favorite at the very beginning. I loved her, but she got kicked off, so my favorite got kicked off. I think my favorite now is Jasmine, with the second being Tom. I really like Tom too. Oh. But I like all of them except Aaron. I don't like Aaron. I want him to be kicked off every single week, and last week he was so close to being kicked off, and I was like, yes! But he didn't get kicked off.
Isn't it funny how you pick favorites on a baking show?
So he didn't get kicked off, but it's fine. It's fine. Maybe he'll get kicked off this week. We're going to watch episode 7 and hope that he gets kicked off. But the rest I like.
I definitely think that Tom and Jasmine are the best by far. Like,
they're the most consistent.
Yeah.
But they're also like really nice and sweet, so that's why they're my favorite. No, I think Jasmine's my favorite.
I like Ian too a lot.
Everyone leave the tent except for Ian.
You're a staggering showstopper.
Oh God, I feel sick.
Who can keep their cool?
Today, I've got the sad job of letting an incredible baker go this week. So, the baker leaving the tent this week is...
You know it'll be, she's gonna cry.
Leslie.
Motion's out, and you said you have to be set.
Did you think he did?
He left. Aaron is still on the show. And I hate everything about that. So
I don't think you guys realize how much.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week. He can leave and then I can like everybody on the show.
You know what's wild? It's like, I mean, week 2 or 3, we're like, okay, this guy's not making it. He actually has done.
He's on week 8. He's on week 8. And he's still there somehow. And I'm just, every single week, I'm like, I need him to go so I can fully enjoy the show. Because if he's gone, then I can fully enjoy every single person that's on there and be upset if anybody leaves. But until he leaves, I can't enjoy the show fully. It's like I can only enjoy it 95% of what I would normally enjoy 100%. I didn't feel like this last season, I don't think.
I feel like I was way
I
more
feel
attached to
like-
the people last season.
I feel like we liked everybody last season. And I didn't have anybody on the show particularly that I was like, oh, wait, yes, I did.
There was one person.
But
even then, it
no,
wasn't
but
as
even
good.
then, I didn't care as much that she was on there. I just was like, okay, she should probably leave because she's not as good as everybody else. No, but this season I'm like, Arthur Fist every time I watch.
Actually, on your marks,
No, it's Baker's.
bakers. On your marks, get set, bake.
B to the A to the K to the E.
No, I hate that one.
Starts like I'm.
Bakers, you have half an hour left. Ashley, you're halfway through.
Halfway through. Okay, so I'm supposed to like. This is the pumpkin creme brulee. I'm gonna make the pumpkin creme brulee tonight, the dessert, and Dusty's gonna make the actual pumpkin dinner.
This
That
is
is
news to me.
That's made with the biggest butternut squash. If you all have ever ate butternut squash, this is the biggest I've ever seen. Like it's, I can't.
That's literally bigger than me.
I'm wondering. Like
I was
it
thinking
said
it
to
was.
get 1 pound of it. Okay, so I'm wondering.
I'm thinking it's about 5.
This is.
No, maybe not, but it's pretty heavy.
I'm pretty sure it's about 5.
That's what
This
I'm
feels like
thinking.
a dumbbell. Maybe a 6 pounder.
We should weigh it.
You should weigh it. Put
We
it
have
on the
scale.
scale and weigh it, cause me
Will the babies?
lifting with Ashley. Oh gosh, bust it. Let's see how much this sucker weighs.
It only does ounces though.
No,
So we have to figure it out. Oh, there we go, pounds. 6 pounds.
it is 6.11 pounds.
That's wild.
I was right. I
Yeah.
literally knew from lifting it because I do dumbbells and I do like 10 pounds when I do arms. I literally knew. Let's freaking go. Anyway, I'm making the creme brulee, the pumpkin creme brulee, and Dusty's making the pumpkin pasta.
Juicy.
I have the instructions right here. I have never made this before. I'm making it with a recipe from Bonnie Bakery. I've never used her recipes before. I normally only do dessert recipes from Butternut Bakery. So I'm a little scared. It says find the shape of the pumpkin where the shape starts to curve in towards the top. And you cut that entire thing off. So like, it's
Yeah, I was looking at the picture and it looked like it's pretty middle.
pretty in the middle. I feel like that's maybe a little too much. We're gonna go from here and hope and pray that this is enough. This is gonna be a lot of creme brulee. It smells good. And then I have to cut all of them. I have to make sure I keep the tops with them so I don't know, or so I don't mess up which one matches. Hey, do you want to use these pumpkin seeds for anything? All 4 pumpkins are done. Tops and bottoms. And that was freaking hard. My hands are literally hurting. There's pumpkin guts everywhere. Seeds, guts, even on my phone. It's also all over me, all over my shirt, and on my arm. And Dusty's back here getting the pumpkin seeds clean. That way we don't waste the pumpkin seeds. And we're going to use them. Roast them? Use them? Roast them. I think we're going to roast them. That's what you do, right?
Yeah.
We're going to roast them and then eat them through the week because you don't want to waste food. So, and these are little like mini pie pumpkins, and I didn't really scrape out a lot of the meat of the pumpkin. I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
So, no, the meat. There's guts and then there's like the rind. Not the rind. The rind is the outside. It's the meat of the pumpkin. You all know what I'm talking about. I didn't really take any of that out. that's like usable to make, so I don't have to worry about wasting that. But I'm patiently waiting on it to simmer. This is always the hard part of cooking, is when something has to simmer, or like browning butter or anything like that. It's always just like a waiting game of like, okay, when is it gonna hit that 1 degree that it needs to start doing something? And I'm scared I'm cooking it for too long, but it's not simmering, and it says wait until it simmers. So I'm gonna up the heat just a little bit. Baking is so scary. Nerve-wracking or nerve-wracking? Which one is it?
I feel like I always say racking, but I don't know what's right. I know it's supposed to be
Whew, okay, they're both in. My part is done. Well, not really. They still have to bake and do all this stuff, but the hard part is done. I only have 2 upgrade points. Oh! I just spent my upgrade points, apparently. The pumpkin pasta with the chicken sausage and Parmesan on top. It's actually not pumpkin, it's butternut squash, so we're gonna try it.
Okay. You do it with or without sausage?
Let's do without first.
Yeah, I like it. Very different.
That's a very good sauce. I'm gonna get another one.
You want with the sauce. I think I cooked it wrong though, because I had to use an immersion blender, and you're not supposed to. I don't think I let it bake long enough before I cooked it on the stove. But it's really good.
It's very good with the chicken sausage and very good without it, because the recipe doesn't call for meat. But it was like if you wanted to add extra protein, you could add Italian chicken sausage, I guess just regular Italian sausage, or grilled chicken. And I feel like grilled chicken will be good with it, but honestly, I haven't tasted anything like this, but
yeah, it's like a very unique flavor.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, I like it too.
Very good. Because we do not have a blowtorch, I had to use the broiler in the oven, which kind of burnt it on one part, which, you know, whatever, is fine. Let's see. Oh, listen to that. That is a good layer of sugar. Okay.
It looks like
It's like soup, but it tastes good. It tastes good. Now you gotta taste it. You could probably slurp it out of the pumpkin. But it's just like liquid custard, okay? It's fine. And the top sugar layer is perfect, even with the broiler.
Yeah.
Both of these were 10 out of 10 fall recipes. And I'm gonna have to post them in the description so you guys can cook them too.
I'm gonna turn into a big pumpkin.
Yeah, because we have like 500 more pounds of butternut squash over there.
Because we bought the 6-pound squash.
We bought a 6-pound squash and only had to use 1 pound of it for the recipe. But we didn't get to carve pumpkins today, which is fine. We'll do that later this week.